going on, you guys? So what I'm doing is I'm working on what I like to call my soup and sauce, and it's pretty much a thick hearted tomato soup that also doubles as a sauce. So right now I put a couple tablespoons of garlic infused olive oil, and pretty much what I do is I take some garlic cloves and pretty much dump them in a pan, cover them with some extra virgin olive oil, cover it in foil, bake it in the oven at around about 350, anywhere for 1 to 2 hours until they become golden brown. And then I separate the oil from the garlic. So I use the oil, and the oil is in here, and I have sauteing right now some green onions. This is about a good 2 cups. And I normally use regular onions. Sometimes I mix onions, but this is what I had on hand, so you know, using what you got on hand. And you know, once these get to a point where you know they're a little bit tender, I'm gonna go ahead and, since I just got done talking about, you know, roasting garlic, I'm actually going to use the roasted garlic. So I went ahead, as you guys can see, that's about 3 cups of roasted garlic, quite a bit. And I mean, I'm gonna make a lot of this, but I love some garlic, especially roasting it. There is nothing like roasting some garlic and how it perfumes. It is, it's beautiful. And trust me when I say, where I stay, this apartment complex, yeah, it pretty much goes all up and through. Oh, losing some. It's pretty much all up and through the place. And trust when I say people be knocking on the door trying to get some food. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the rest, well, not the rest, it's all of this in there. And I like the roasted garlic because it gives it a very, very, you know, distinct taste. I mean, and again, you can use regular garlic, and what I'll say is use what you have on hand. You don't have to just necessarily use what I have, but you know, use what you got. Try to get all that in there, and then just go ahead and give this a nice good stir and mix. And if I didn't already say so, if you don't like garlic all that much, you can either add little or no garlic, okay? But because of how this is going to make, it's going to blend, you're probably not going to notice it. So let that go for just a minute. So what I want to talk about is tomato sauce. You can use whatever you want. There have been times that I've gone and I've used, you know, complete off-brand, but got it in both because you can jazz it up. I mean, just for today, I'm using some ragu, sauteed onion and garlic. I mean, again, I just sauteed onion, got some garlic in there. This big old bottle of Prego traditional, and even going to use, and I don't want to, I got to do it down like this because I already opened, but some Hunt's garlic and herb. And all together, I'm putting in roughly 163 ounces of tomato sauce. And again, remember, you don't necessarily have to, you know, use a certain kind of brand. And I mean, you can even switch up and use different kinds. You know, literally just switch it up and jazz it up to your liking. All right, so now that's just about good. I'm just gonna go ahead and want to add all this in. And to not waste any of this, I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in here. And like I said, it needs to cook anyway. And this is gonna help make it a little bit soupy, but then it's gonna cook down. The flavors are gonna meld. They're gonna, you know, meet and mingle. These flavors gonna get married on y'all. And again, if y'all stay in a dormitory or if you stay in an apartment complex, whatever, Trust me when I say your neighbors and even roommates, or whatever your situation is. Unless you're living by yourself, all those around you, your taste buds are going to smell this, and they are going to want some, you guys. I'm just letting you know. And this soup and sauce, if I know that I want something like, you know, lasagna or spaghetti or something like that, I would make this. During the wintry months, I will make this, and pair it up with what you're going to see. If you are watching this as a episode, I'm going to go ahead and mix it with, well, not mix it, but combine this with some grilled cheese sandwiches. I mean, what else is better on a cold winter day than some hearty tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich? Okay, you guys, now this is it. Outside of adding in, no, here's the thing, this is the base. From here, you dress this up however you want. You know, like I said, I'm probably going to add some basil. I'm going to add some sugar. I like to have a sweet soup. And the beautiful thing is, you know, adding a little bit more water. This right here is perfect consistency for a soup. And, you know, if you decide to make a lasagna or something like this, a nice consistency to have it a little bit watery to kind of bring everything together, or you can let it cook down a little bit more and make it a little bit more thick and hearty. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys will take the time out to make it and jazz this up and make this your own.